the truth is, you know, I don't want to come off as arrogant in any way, but there is a certain element of, if you pack your bags up and you drive out to LA, which I didn't, by the way, but if you pack your bags up and drive out to LA with hopes of being employed as an actor, you are basically saying, I think people will pay $20 to see me for an hour and a half on a screen. That's an arrogant action. On the surface, it is. Not to disqualify myself from that, because whenever I was doing theater at university, I thought I was a good actor. I really did. The only reason I didn't move out to LA to be an actor was I thought the selection process was rather subjective. You know, you go, you meet a team of 8 producers, and one of them wants to cast his nephew. One of them wants to cast, he only likes brunette-haired people. The other one likes skinny, you know, it's all opinion.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. If I was in the Olympics, I'd want to be Usain Bolt and not Greg Louganis. You know, they're both amazing at their craft, but one is judged by a panel of 8. And one, it's a meritocracy. There is no debate. If Usain Bolt breaks the tape, he won. So I went out there to be a writer. I wrote a piece of children's theater, and I drove out to be a writer. That's not to say that if I thought it was viable, I 100% would have gone out to LA to be an actor. I just didn't. I didn't think that was a viable option. Little did I know it was. So when I took on this role, I thought, and look, the jury is still out. Nobody's seen it yet, so people may watch it and think I'm absolutely abysmal. But I knew in my heart that these are the roles that I salivate over. These are the roles that every actor wants an opportunity. It's heavy lifting. You know, nobody goes in the gym afraid of the heavy weights. That's their goal. If you go into the gym, your goal is to lift more. If you go into a jiu-jitsu mat, your goal is not to tap out white belts. Your goal is to eventually tap out black belts. Your goal is to eventually walk down the street and go, regardless of who I see, I can protect my family.
Yes.
To the best, better than I could have when I started. That's your goal. So it's the same with acting. I mean, I didn't get in it to play myself every day on camera. I mean, that's not artistically fulfilling. My goal is to do the most heavy lifting, to jump into things that I'm afraid of. And yes, roles like that scare me. They should scare you. They should scare everybody because they require heavy lifting. And I'm not saying I pulled it off. You know, some people may watch it and go, yeah, well, you tried to lift it, but you fell on your face. And that's okay. I can take the criticism. But
right.
Yes, I you know, when they sent me the script, I read it. And then I think I sent him an email that just said, I'm in. And we got on the phone, and they asked me, they go, okay, we want to ask you, what role do you want to play? And I realized they were serious. And I said, well, I want to play Nefarious. They're like, okay, we were hoping you would say that. But you know, I mean, here they are going, it's a little bit of an intimidating role, you know. I mean, the word count, my God, it was like doing a stage play. We basically had 2 hours of nonstop dialogue, and we shot it in less than single-digit days.
Wow.
The workload, we shot 17 pages a day of nonstop dialogue. And when I say fast-paced, multi-syllabic monologues, I'm not kidding. So just the technical aspect and the memorization, but